Hello and welcome to Sanyukta Singh Studio, guys, and this is your mentor Avinash Singh again. And after so many requests from many students कि सर aptitude में किस तरह के questions आते हैं, and mainly how to prepare for general knowledge, general awareness and current affairs, how to prepare for it, किस तरह के questions आते हैं, क्या topics choose करने चाहिए. So we are going to talk about all those important topics which may come in the exam. Apart from that, we have tried our best to upload all sort of topics on our channel for NIFT NID and UCEED preparation so far, and I hope it is helping all the design aspirants. कुछ आप में से नए सब्सक्राइबर होंगे, कुछ ने कुछ टाइम पहले सब्सक्राइब करा होगा, कुछ ऐसे भी हैं जो ऑलरेडी कॉलेज में हैं, they still watch our videos to get the guidance. So thank you so much for that, and please do share, subscribe and like this channel so that it reaches to the right audience. Right? Starting now, GK. Now this is a most important topic. GK is too vast. Right? It's unlimited. If I will say in another word, इसकी कोई limit नहीं है. Everything is related somehow to GK or current affair. ठीक है? Now इसमें mostly 12 to 15 questions तो NIFT में ही होते हैं, and 5 to 7 questions in NID, और UCEED में भी usually 3 to 4 questions आ ही जाते हैं या CEED में, right? So you know how important it is in general ability test or the aptitude test. If it is consisting almost 15 marks in NIFT, 5 to 7 marks in NID, 3 to 4 marks in UCEED, it is a crucial stage, right? Crucial topic. So किस तरह के questions आते हैं, अगर मैं इस चीज़ पे discuss करूं, किस तरह के topics आपको prepare करना चाहिए, so that you do not fall behind or you do not fumble in the exam. So usually there are certain topics which you can prepare yourself for, that is dance forms of India. अब इसमें भी it is divided in different segments. If I'll talk about folk dance forms of India, and then classical dance forms of India, and then cultural dance forms of India. तो अब cultural में state wise, right? अब what sort of questions may come? You may have to answer कि which, like Kuchipudi dance form belongs to which state? That could be one. Now another question could be Odisha in another form. Odisha is famous for which dance form? That is Odissi, right? How many classical dance forms are there in India, right? Cultural, like Manipuri for Manipur, Kathak. So there are different dance forms जो cultural में भी आते हैं, classical भी आते हैं, folk dance में आते हैं, right? So this sort of question may come in the exam. Moving forward, if I talk about the next topic here, तो basically अब इसके अलावा what if we will talk about here, textiles of India. Now almost all the states, they are famous for their own textile, own fabric, like chicken curry. अब ये कहाँ का है? लखनऊ, that is in UP, right? So bandhani is there, right? So there are different textile, and all are segregated, all are divided for different state. So question यहाँ से भी आ सकता है. If I'll talk about a different sort of question here, abbreviations. What does it mean? That means full form. अब full form बहुत सारी चीजें हैं, like ISRO है, right? या फिर NATO है, या फिर Asian है, BRICS है, and so on. There are thousands of them. So at least start from somewhere. You should know कि आपको कहीं से तो start करना है, and you will start preparing, and then slowly and gradually in just few days you'll realize कि आपने almost 300-400 abbreviations कर लिए हैं, right? So this is one of the important topic here. Now moving forward, अगर मैं बात करूँ कोई और topic, then heritage, UNESCO heritage. अब UNESCO heritage, there are so many of them in India, right? You should be aware that how many of them are there in India, which one has been recently recognized by UNESCO as a heritage site in India, and the heritage monuments in different part of India, like if I'll talk about Bhimbetka. Now Bhimbetka is a heritage site, UNESCO heritage site in Madhya Pradesh. It is so somewhere near Bhopal, a 2-hour drive from Bhopal. So now what we do with our students, we make a presentation properly with pictures in detail about the UNESCO heritage site so that they remember it throughout their lifetime. ऐसे रट्टा मारने से बहुत difficult हो जाता है किसी particular point को याद रखना, especially in GK. But when you get a pictorial presentation of it along with the detail, जैसे कि अगर भीमबेटका के बारे में if we are making a presentation, if it is a UNESCO heritage site, तो हम उसे बताते हैं कि क्यों famous है ये, because it is called rock shelter, right? How many of them are accessible by people? 15. How many actually are there? 750. What about the rest? Why it is not accessible? Because it falls in actually protected area, wildlife protected area, and that is why it is not accessible by general public. And so ये detail में जब हम चीजें बताते हैं, so people get to know about it and they'll remember it all throughout. ठीक है? Moving forward, the next important topic which may come in the exam, that is musical instruments and their famous players. Now there are different ways to ask the question. You may have been given a picture and you need to recognize that musical instrument, or you have been asked a question that who is the famous player of Shehnai or maybe tabla, right? So you should be aware, unless you recognize a musical instrument, there are slight chances that you'll know that who is the famous player of that musical instrument, right? So try to remember the musical instruments, go through the presentation, do the R&D and find out कि हाँ musical instruments कितने हैं इंडिया में जो सबसे ज़्यादा famous है, classical musical instruments कितने हैं उसमें, ठीक है? तो ये सारी चीज़ें you should be aware of. Next important topic, cities and their nicknames. It is also one of the most important topic which usually comes in exam. You should know which city is called what in terms of nickname. Like if I talk about Manchester of India, which is that? Ahmedabad. Sun City or Blue City of India, it's Jodhpur. Pink City, it's Jaipur. Right? Manchester of Punjab, Ludhiana. Oxford of the East, Pune. Right? City of Destiny, Vizag. Right? City of Seven Islands, Mumbai. So this way you remember the cities and their nicknames, right? So this is also one of the important topic here. Brands and taglines, right? And then brands and their logos, and then brands and their ambassador, and then art and their artist, and then book and their authors. ये important topics है. Brand. So if you are studying about a brand, recognize their logo, their brand ambassador, their tagline. So it will all cover in one go. बहुत easy है. Art and the artist. So you should be able to recognize that who is the artist of this particular art, right? Books and authors, usually the books which has been launched in 2023. Do the R&D, find out the list of the books and their authors, right? So ये एक तरीका है याद करने का, the best way. Now, moving forward. Now, important days. Like which day is celebrated for what? right? Women's Day, International Women Day, National Postal Day, National Tiger Day. So all these things, Cancer Day, HIV Day, Heart Day, important days. And then what we are missing here is chemical formulas. Usually this question doesn't come in the exam, but last year ये आ गया था. So try to remember the composition, like salt का NaCl होता है, sulfuric acid is H2SO4. So simple formulas, the daily use formula, like baking soda का formula क्या है, और जो acid use करते हो as bathroom cleaner उसका formula क्या है, जो chemical use होता है teeth को filling में उसका formula क्या है, what does it call. So recall or remember these things. It is very, very important. If I'll say here. Now next one is wildlife sanctuaries in India. ठीक है, and then festivals of India. ये हो गया important. And then if I'll talk about here, GI tags. Now geographical identification tag, like one particular place is what famous for, and the people of that particular place have actually received extraordinary excellence to produce that thing, like Banarasi Pan. It has also received a GI tag. Lychee of Muzaffarpur, the Shahi Lychee, has received a GI tag. So like the highest number of GI tags has UP has almost 55 GI tags. तो ये सारी चीज़ें related to GI tags, you can do the R&D. Moving forward, ये जो मैंने आपको topics बताए हैं, usually the question comes from here only in current affair. I'm sorry, in general knowledge. Now, if I talk about current affair, what you have to remember: minister and their ministries, events. Now events बहुत सारे होते हैं. कैसे? Cultural event, sport event, international event. अब international में G20, BRICS, एशियन समिट, ये सारे हो जाते हैं. स्पोर्ट्स में आपका CWC क्रिकेट वर्ल्ड कप, फीफा, एशियन गेम्स. कल्चरल में और गवर्नमेंट इनिशिएटिव्स. स्टेट वाइज एंड सेंट्रल वाइज, स्टेट भी और सेंट्रल भी. गवर्नमेंट इनिशिएटिव, इंटरनेशनल इवेंट्स, कल्चरल इवेंट्स, स्पोर्ट्स इवेंट्स, ये सारी चीज़ें रिलेटेड आपको प्रैक्टिस करनी है, याद रखना है. अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट, अवार्ड्स. कौन कौन से अवार्ड्स है? अवार्ड्स में आपका नेशनल अवार्ड भी आ जाता है, फिल्म फेयर, नोबल, उसके अलावा आपका आ जाएगा गैलेंट्री अवार्ड्स, एंड देन ऑस्कर, ठीक है, एंड देन स्पोर्ट्स अवार्ड्स. इस तरह के टॉपिक्स आपको याद रखने हैं अवार्ड्स में, ठीक है. मूविंग फॉरवर्ड, एक और इम्पॉर्टेंट टॉपिक रह गया जो जीके, वो स्टैटिक जीके भी है और डायनेमिक जीके भी है, दैट इज मैस्कॉट. नाउ देयर आर सर्टेन कंपनीज और ब्रांड्स जिनका मैस्कॉट फिक्स है, राइट, बट कुछ हैं जिनका चेंज होता है. अब जैसे क्रिकेट वर्ल्ड कप जो इस बार हो रहा है 2023 मेन, इसमें दो मैस्कट है. वन इज अ बॉलिंग मैस्कट एंड द वन इज बैटिंग मैस्कट. सो यू शुड नो द नेम. अभी एशियन गेम्स हुआ था, उसका अपना मैस्कट है. जो एशियन गेम्स हुए उसका अपना मैस्कट है. सो रिमेंबर the latest event and everything. So this is what you have to understand. Also remember the things related with war, like Russia, Ukraine, and the latest event which is between Israel and Palestine. ठीक है. So these are the important topics जो general awareness और current affairs में इतना आप कर लोगे, you are probably covering 80% of the GK syllabus. इतना काफी होता है. But do the research in deep. ऐसा नहीं कि touch and go वाला करना है, फिर वो भूल जाओगे आप एग्जाम के टाइम पे. You'll get confused between the options, right? So I hope I have cleared the doubts related with general awareness and current affairs syllabus. I'll try my best to upload more and more videos, me and Sanyukta ma'am, and we'll be covering live on 5th of November at 6 p.m. in the evening. I would love to see all of you joining us for any sort of query related with any design entrance exam taking place across the world. Doesn't matter, it's NIFT, NID, UCEED, UAL, FIT, Parsons, anywhere. So we'll be answering all the queries related with design exams taking place in 2024, and see you there. Till that time, take care, bye bye.